Mayor of Gaza's Deir al-Balah killed in airstrike. IDF accuses Hamas of human rights abuses. The Israeli Defense Forces IDF confirmed the killing of the mayor of Deir al-Balah, a city in central Gaza, in an airstrike, claiming he was a member of Hamas's military wing. The IDF identified him as part of the operational structure of the group, which Israel has been targeting amid the ongoing conflict. Targeted airstrikes. According to the IDF, the strike was part of its efforts to dismantle Hamas's military infrastructure. Officials stated that the mayor's involvement in Hamas's armed wing made him a legitimate target. The IDF released no further details on his specific role within the group. This development comes amid heightened tensions between Israel and Gaza, with frequent airstrikes and rocket fire exacerbating the humanitarian situation in the region. Hamas accused of human rights abuses. In a separate move, the IDF aired video footage alleging the mistreatment of inmates by Hamas at a prison in Gaza City. The footage reportedly shows prisoners being subjected to abuse, which the IDF compared to the notorious practices of Syria's Assad regime. The comparison is significant, as Assad's prisons have been widely condemned for systematic torture and human rights violations. Israeli officials argue that the video underscores Hamas's disregard for human rights, both within Gaza and in its conflict with Israel. Rocket fire and escalation. As the airstrikes continued, a rocket fired from central Gaza landed in an open area in southern Israel. No injuries or damage were reported, but the incident further highlights the volatile nature of the ongoing conflict. The IDF has maintained that its operations aim to neutralize threats posed by Hamas while minimizing civilian casualties. Humanitarian concerns. The escalating violence has drawn international concern, with calls for restraint from both sides. Gaza's infrastructure, already under immense strain, faces further damage amid these military operations. Civilians in Gaza continue to bear the brunt of the conflict, with casualties mounting and access to basic services becoming increasingly limited. International reaction. While Israel defends its strikes as necessary to combat terrorism, human rights organizations have called for investigations into the impact of these operations on civilians. The broader implications of targeting local leaders like the mayor of Deir al-Balah add to the complexities of the conflict.